Dominik Durnia dla MMA Rock, ze mną jest James McSweeney przed walką z Karolem Bedorfem na KSW 34. James, it got very loud in Polish media after the Monday, after what you said about Karol. What do you feel? Did you heard about that? That is very loud about that.
I didn't hear anything about it, to be honest.
And why? It was very.
I can't read Polish.
Okay, but why did you say what you have?
Because I came into an interview and I had 3 or 4 different media at the same open timing. After I'd be very respectful to my opponent, and I talk in a respectful manner to him. I had 3 different pieces of media from different people tell me exactly the same thing that Karol said. So it's not a coincidence. So he says that I'm not a worthy opponent and he wants to fight people better than me, and I don't deserve to fight him and such and forth, which is extremely disrespectful in the sport. So now you make it personal and you disrespect me, but it's funny because when we see each other, you shake my hand 27 times, you know, like you non-stop handshakes and smiles and try to be all polite and nice, but behind my back you want to go to media and talk funny. I'm not a fake person. I'll be very respectful to all my opponents. You won't be able to find any media on me of me talking disrespectful of any opponent. But unfortunately for him, he's rattled my cage, and not in an unconcentrated way, just more in a focused way. I'm actually glad he's done it because now I don't like him.
Okay, you said that he didn't fight with anybody who is on the high level, that he's nobody in MMA. Do you really think that?
Do you think he is?
I think that he has like 7 win streak, I think.
Against who?
For example, Ollie Thompson.
Thompson.
Michał Kita.
Come on, serious, Ollie Thompson.
Okay,
where's Ollie Thompson done?
Okay, no,
apart from lift weights.
Okay, you are.
No, I'm asking you. You're MMA. You do MMA, yeah?
I think
so
that
you answer the question. What has Ollie Thompson done in MMA?
I think that he didn't done a lot.
Who Ollie Thompson fought for?
Okay, no, he's
England.
not.
He fought for cage rage.
Yeah, of course.
When it wasn't even cage rage.
Okay, so
and lost.
So you think that Ollie Thompson didn't fight with any serious too? Okay.
You tell me, because you do media. I'm just a fighter. I'm telling you, who's Ollie Thompson fought for outside of England?
Okay, let's sum up that with nobody. But
so there you go. So
okay.
you answer your own question. So really, he has fought nobody. So I'm right,
okay.
No? Thank you.
But you, for example, you fought with the, of course, with the highest.
I fought people in the top 10 in the world, in the UFC. Yeah. I fought Roy Nelson. The list goes on. Who else do you want to name? Who else I fought in the UFC?
Travis Brown.
Travis Brown. There's another one. The list can go on. I fought in K1. I fought everyone in the world. Thai boxing. Everyone in the world who was #1. I fought them all. It's not about who you fought and what you've done. Unfortunately, I don't go down that road and say about these things. I came onto the interview and said to my opponent, I wish him nothing but luck. He's a good guy. We're a good fighter. He's a KSW champion. I respect him. I'm happy to be here. All I've met here is animosity about him, from him, on media. So it's uncalled for, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. We're going to expose who's who when we fight on Saturday.
Okay, you looked very pissed. Do you think that?
No, I'm not pissed at all. This is business. If it wasn't business, then it'd be separate, something different, but this is business.
Okay, after the fight with Marcin Różalski, you said that it was just...
He was very respectful to me. Yeah. He was respectful to me before the fight, during the fight, on media, and after the fight. So I respected him for sure. We went there, we had a great fight, and to this day I think he's a great guy. I had no difference of opinion with him than I did with the champion, to be honest, because I didn't know. I never even heard of him, Karol Bedorf. I never know who was a champion. I just said, I want to fight the champion. I didn't know his name until they gave me a contract.
Okay, and after the fight you said that you want to fight the champion. Did you expect that KSW will give you after 1 win only? I
didn't think about it, to be honest. They just told me that they wanted me to fight in March. I saw an advertisement that he was already advertising that he was fighting. So then I asked for it. I asked for it again and said, you know, at the end of the day, in the heavyweight of KSW, Karol has fought 5, 6, 7 of the heavyweights here. So who else did he have to fight? If he gets a rematch with Peter Graham, it's not really worth it. You know, if he got a rematch with Ollie Thompson, it's not really worth it. Both those fights were boring. I don't know what else, you know, who else they were going to give him, unless they assigned somebody new. And if they signed someone new, then they would have still probably got a hard time saying, oh, you just signed him, he gets a title shot straight away. I believe my opponent that I beat probably was going to get the title shot after me. That's what I think. Probably here in Poland, two big Polish names in the community, and I think probably got hostility because I beat him, and then I'm here instead of him.
Okay, in Puncher magazine you said that you are not watching your opponent's fights, but your coaches are watching. So what they say to you about Karol?
He's boring and slow.
And you, for sure, you saw something on the media training about Karol. Can you
I
say
just saw it live just for 2 minutes, but you can't really take that. Like what we did on the media training is we just play around. There's nothing to see. But even still, it's very simplistic. Let's put it that way.
So is there any kind of advantage he can get? Any kind in which aspect can be better than you? Is there any possibility?
In aspect of the sport, him better than me?
Yeah, in MMA.
No.
In stand-up on the ground?
No.
No way?
No. What's he done on the ground?
He is a ADCC fighter.
Fighter, but not champion now. Okay.
Yeah, I think that he is a European champion of ADCC.
No. ADCC. Come on.
Okay, so we'll stand that he did nothing ever in any kind of sport.
Listen, what he's done. He lives in Poland. He's friends with KSW. Yeah. They've looked after him and gave him some nice fights. They've made him a champion because he sells a lot of tickets. Let's keep it real. I mean, come on.
Okay, so what we should expect at the Saturday night?
Just the belt won't be staying in Poland, and he is not Bruce Lee.